What's up, everybody? I just want to be able to do a different video to help people out on how to start their YouTube. I get a lot of emails, a lot of people hit me up on Instagram and Facebook saying, Law, I'm about to start my YouTube page. What do I need to do? Instead of addressing one person, let's just help everybody out. First and foremost, the number one thing that you need to have in order to start your own YouTube page is this right here. You gotta have you a cup of coffee. You got to. But on the real though, you got to formulate your own opinion. Don't go by whatever somebody else is saying. Don't go by what this person is saying and that person is saying. Formulate your own opinion. That's the number one rule. Build your brand. Start your channel by something that you love to do. Not what somebody else loved to do, not what Tupac and Biggie love to do, what you love to do. Start your channel in those ways. Now, don't be looking for this high expensive equipment and things like that when you first starting off. That's just my opinion. You see, I started my channel off with a cell phone. You can do it too, a cell phone and a selfie stick. Believe it or not, those two items is all what you need. And on top of that, don't be afraid to hit record. Record, record, record. Trust what you are saying. Submit it off. I would start off with 3 5-minute videos on the jump. And then from there, once you get monetized, you can start off with 10 to maybe 15-minute videos. YouTube is a business. It is a very, very prosperous business if you put things in right categories, I guess. Figure out your niche and then you can start from there. I will say this too. If you're doing it for the money, then just stop it. Do it for something that you love. There's people out there with YouTube videos that do cutting grass tutorials or boiling water. Those are things that people do to start up their own channel. So as far as software and things like that, I've been using the same software since I started. One can argue and say, hey, Law, you need to start up with some different software. I went and bought the Adobe Premiere. I don't even use it because of the learning curve. I use Camtasia all the time. If you want to start your own YouTube page, all you got to do is hit record, formulate your own opinion, and do it not just for the money. And also, you got to figure out ways to brand yourself on multiple platforms. There's Instagram out there. You can do videos and picture tutorials there. You may already have some followers there. There's Twitter and Twitch. You may formulate and start from there as well. Also, don't forget about Facebook. Facebook is very lucrative. You can find fan bases or fan groups in the Facebook community like no other. So the number one goal would be this right here. Formulate your own opinion, post daily, 3 to 5-minute videos, and once you become monetized, you can probably do 10 to 15-minute videos. Figure out ways where you can go live. I say live like 95. Figure out ways where you can go live. It's easy. They got features like super chats and things like that that can help support your brand. And then, I gotta say this, go back to this right here. Start investing on yourself. Like for example, better lighting, better equipment down the line. Study a tutorial on how to do this and study a tutorial on how to do that. Whatever your niche is, follow and find somebody else that's doing it on a good level. I want to use this word here. Don't try to collaborate off the jump. People need to know who you are. They need to see the raw, authentic you. They don't need to see a PewDiePie or somebody else who have a massive, large following and thinking that this is what type of content they're going to get from you. No. And trust me, your content may be better. Your content might be better than the Beast Kid, whatever his YouTube name is. But I will say this, when you start doing your own stuff, just stick to your own opinion. Just be forthright with all of your people, forthcoming and all that good stuff. Don't be too transparent starting off, but you can, regardless of whatever flavor you may have out there. And that's just my way of just reaching out to you all instead of on an individual basis on how to start your YouTube channel. Of course, everybody want to know, can you make $500 a month? Can you make $1,000 a month? Can you make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000? maybe 7,000 or 10. That is all possible, but it's up to you to grind. It's up to you to find the time to post. Like I said, there's tons of people with talent out there who just never hit record. But you gotta hit record. There's nothing wrong with being shy. Let them know. Be transparent in those factors. Hey, I'm shy. Or, hey, I'm not good in this situation. And there's going to be some level of transparency. There's going to be some levels of that that's going to gain you more people trusting you. And there's nothing greater than somebody that can say, man, oh man, I was with you when you had 100 subscribers. I was with you when you had 9,000 subscribers. Man, I remember when this happened in your life. I remember when you was in Mississippi. That's a greater feeling than reaching out to Beast Guy or PewDiePie, and they send you 1,000, 3,000 subscribers, and they don't know you from a can of paint. They don't watch all of your stuff, you see. So be authentic, Cowboy Nation, and for those who just starting out their YouTube page, be authentic. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to start off. I'm gonna recap. All you need: selfie stick, cell phone. And cell phones got some editing software in there where you can trim and cut. And then on top of that, when you upload to YouTube, there's also features where you can trim and cut. So you don't have to go out there and buy Final Cut. You don't have to go out there and buy all of these expensive software programs and spending all of the money before you even get your day going. No. Let's take it one day at a time. One movement at a time, brick by brick. And then you can look back and say, man, these are the things that I formulated on my own opinion, on my own will, and on my own thoughts. And speaking of that, I really appreciate you all. Thank you all for tuning in. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace.